Who are we talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? Are you guys watching the show? Are you guys enjoying? What is it called? Turning into an Amish, being an Amish, almost an Amish, pissing the Amish off, because they ain't following the rules. And if you're watching the show, curse a lot to be like on Amish land. Think you could curse like that being on Amish land. I think it's somewhat disrespectful if you just ask me. So now it starts back up. This is season 1, episode 2 of damn it, what is the name of the show? They turned it into an Amish. For some reason, I cannot remember the title every damn time, but we know what we looking at. So it comes back with Esmeralda trying to resist. What they want her to do is take them nails and them damn lashes off. And she just don't want to do it. She don't want to do what these people want her to do. She thought they would be a lot more friendlier than that. I'm like, they are friendly. You're on their land and you need to do their rules. You signed up for it. Firstly, I'm with James. I think Alan is too soft. I wouldn't have gave her 5 days. I wouldn't have gave her 7 days. You go to sleep. You think that shit over. In fact, I'll give you 48 hours. I will give you 48 hours. And if you don't want to do it, then let me walk you off the plantation. You ain't got to be here. You signed up for this. I'll get somebody else to come in here. I get me another American. You could just go about your damn business. That would have been my thing. I'm with James. Like, if you don't want to do it, then go. You know what you signed up for. Yeah, Alan is a little bit too soft. So now it's time to go through the suitcases at Alan's house. So we got who is it? Matt, Matt, Kendra, and BJ. So they going through their suitcases. And as I'm watching Kendra just bent all over in her suitcase, it's like, girl, did anybody ever teach you how to be a lady and like stoop, squat, but not, you got on the dress, your legs are open, all bent over, just ridiculous. And what got even more ridiculous is BJ had the nerve to bring one of the little pleasures with her. That's one of those things I feel like it's when production come in and say, here, do this. Because I'm thinking, as much as she know about the Amish, as much as she wants to be an Amish, she know doggone well she couldn't walk in there with a pleasure device. She know that. She know that, bright people, and she know that. I think it was all just to get a reaction from the damn Amish people, and I think that had that. I totally swear. Are you guys? I think it was the producers who told her to do that dumb shit. I really do, just so they can get a reaction out of these people. So Alan is trying to bond with the people, trying to build a rapport and see, what's going on about people's lives. And he shared his life that he had 4 adopted kids. Most, all of them left. The youngest one passed away about 8 months ago. So he's still, that's still fresh. That's still fresh. And so he's happy to have somebody in the house, these people in the house, to try to be a father figure to, because he's lonely. He want them kids back because his wife don't talk to him. So during this little conversation at the round table, as they getting to know each other, Matt lets them know that he's a divorced man because what is that? Alan wanted to know, was anybody married or wanted to get married, something about marriage or whatever. And Matt was like, I was married and now I'm divorced. So apparently that's a problem with the Amish. Once you get married, you get married. The only caveat to that, if the person passed away, you're widow. I'm like, you guys are too damn rigid. That's why you got people having kids with one another. Y'all, where the hell are the showers? We know where the toilets and shit are. They outside. But where do these people go and shower? Is the shower inside because they can actually have like running water? Because I'm like, if you got a shower inside, you guys could have threw a toilet up in that damn house. So now we got James. We got Aaron breaking the rules. Aaron got a whole nother phone that attaches to his hearing aid. Another person You said your daddy was friends with the Amish. You could have got another device. So again, I agree with James when he found your damn phone that he took that shit from you. You knew you was coming there. The people can't. You can't even plug the shit in, sir. So I'm not even sure why you did that. Just like everybody got their little ways of like breaking rules. Like, why did you do that? So I don't blame him. James like, you're gonna have to figure that shit out. So now he's hearing womp 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 womp. That's what you get because you could have brought another hearing devices. Many hearing aid devices out there. They don't have to all hook up to a cell phone, and you know that. You just got these people in a little hillbilly land, and they didn't know that. They know what the hell they know. At least James know, because James is sitting there with a cell phone of his arm on. Y'all, I wonder if the Amish watch. You know they ain't supposed to watch TV. I wonder if they watching. You know James is in the bushes with his liquor and a cigarette, and so he watching. So y'all, now it's bedtime. It's hot. They said it's about 85 degrees. It's probably like humid hot. There's flies buzzing around. They can't get no sleep. I don't know what they was blowing out on the side of BJ's bed. Was it her drawers or like what was on the side that they had to blur that out? Looked like she was sitting there with her legs all cocked up because they had her blurred out. Nobody could sleep because it was so hot. Not only that, then they wake everybody up at 3:41 so they can get their ass up and work. Now it's chore day. And I know everybody was thinking what I was thinking. I said, okay, fields. I said, I know they ain't going to put the only one little black boy out there in the field. Said, I know they're not going to do that. That wouldn't look right. And they didn't. They did not. They did not put that boy in the field. I said, they ain't going to let him pick up a rake, a hoe, or nothing, a lawnmower. They do not want him anywhere near the damn field. Because he's the only little black boy. It wouldn't look right. Now, we all know the women do the women work. But what got me is they make period pads out of cloth. That would just be nasty. It's hot. It just seemed like you just going to have a whole lot of wetness. Like, I just don't. I would like, no. You guys can take my nails, my eyebrows, but you're going to let me have like my regular maxi pads. I'm not going to sit around here with some cloth all up between my damn legs. Like, no, I wouldn't even be doing any of that. Like I said, I would have been gone walking into the house looking at a fly trap hanging in the damn kitchen. Look at this damn fly trap. Why would you? So they done got old Judah in the bar. He afraid of chickens, little chickens. He had a bad experience when he was a kid with an ostrich. And ever since then, he's afraid, y'all, of little chickens. Was I the only one who got offended and took it some other way when James, as they shopping for these boots, just because, Judah, he liked fashion. He was trying to get a little fashion on, but I'm like, why, dude? You're stepping in shit and manure and shit. Like, why you want to even have fashion? But I did not like it when James said, you don't fit in. And I felt like it wasn't, he meant this. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. I don't give a shit. That's what he meant. And I didn't like that at all because I felt that spirit come through the skin. You know how you just feel shit? That's what he meant. So now they got the boys out there chopping wood. Everybody can chop that wood except for Judah. Judah says, I am a city boy. I have never even held an axe. Only wood I got is with the paper on it that you put in the damn fireplace. He don't know nothing about no chopping wood, but he's just kind of feeling some kind of way because he's really having a tug of war being bisexual and not being able to fit in. He's Muslim. You can't be bisexual being Muslim. I'm glad his mama and his family accept him, but he's just finding it really hard to fit in and try to figure out, I guess he feels because if he can't chop the wood, he's trying to find his manly side versus that other side. So he was just like, damn, why can't I chop this wood? Just because I am a man, I should be able to chop this wood. So he was just feeling some kind of way about himself. It's like, sir, everybody can chop that wood. Don't feel no kind of way. I wouldn't have did this shit, but kudos for him just getting in there he's a team player. He's an absolute team player. And Alan is soft, but he's a good dude. He's a really good dude. He's a good dude. I like the way you gotta have a good guy and you gotta have a bad guy. And I guess James is the bad guy and old Alan is the good guy. So they all get together. I think they went over James' house. All the groups get together and they just having fun and they're just talking and having little conversations. And then you see Kendra and Judah, they start Shabua. They start doing that Shabuga thing. They start doing this little thing. And in that little song, he blurted out, he's bi. And he said he did that. He's like, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. The damn Amish think that I could be buying a store or something. They don't know nothing. But he said, I want to at least tell the people, my English friends, what I got going on. So he did completely have to stay hidden. You know, that would have been hard for him. He's like, I can hide from these motherfuckers, but I don't want to stay hiding from my English friend because, you know, they not of the world. I hate that. You know, they live out there in the world, so they know. You know, most people they don't give a shit. They're cool, you know? So you see Alan talking to James. So he tell James that Matt is divorced. So of course James is like, well, you know, that can't happen. He gonna have to kick rocks. He can't stay here if he divorced. I don't care how nice you are, Alan, but at the end of the day, we gotta follow the damn rules. I guess the Amish in Lancaster, they're a little bit more loose than the other Amishes everywhere else. I guess that's why they over there filming. But he was like, no, he gonna have to go. So he goes and he has a talk in front of everybody about him being divorced. It's like, you lied to me. It's like, how did he lie? Like, how did he lie to you? Like, that wasn't something that he would just think would be an issue. No one would think that would be an issue. But to me, again, if you're dad and you hung around Amish, you should know the rules and the shit they don't accept. And that's one of the things that they don't accept. Maybe he thought because he was on a reality TV, they let him stay and do the little thing and see if he can wait it out and shit. But no, James is like, nope, you got to go. Because you're a liar. You gotta go. And I'm sitting there thinking, James, you such an asshole with all your hid goodies in the bushes. He gonna walk off. Just follow him walking off with an axe. Just being so disrespectful. I want somebody just pull his little lips out. He's so petty. And he couldn't wait to do that. It's something about him and Matt. He don't like Matt, but he couldn't wait to be Petty Boots because he was so petty. Now I'm looking at homegirl's face. What's her name? Kendra. Kendra's like, wait, what the hell just happened here? Like, why he gotta go? Like, really? And then you got Judah. Judah's like, well, shit. If they kicking him out because he is divorced, he said, I'm just keep my mouth shut and keep my shit to myself. They don't need to know about my bias. I'm gonna keep that to myself because he said I don't think they're gonna be able to accept that. So he just gonna hold on to his little secret. All your little friends know, so he doing the right thing. Because if they found that out, they probably, you probably have to get rid of him too. Because that's not the way they damn live. Although I got a feeling there's people on their little property who do the shit they just don't tell. Just like got James in the bushes, drinking, smoking, looking at dirty magazines. I'm just adding shit to his shit because I think that's what he's doing. So you don't think there's other people within their community that's doing some little lesbian and stuff and some little gay stuff? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. That's it. That's all. Poor Matt, he's devastated. He's crying. He don't understand why. He's just in tears. But they're gonna bring his ass back. I watched it. I think it's the third episode. I think they're gonna bring his ass back. I'm just going ahead of myself. You guys watched the show. You guys probably watched all of it before I did. I'm just catching up with shit. So anyway, that's it. That's all. I will see you guys with something else later on. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Thanks for showing up when I show up. Bye.